Hey, what's up everyone? Brandon here again with Emerald Coast Pro Plus Detailing, and today we are shedding some light on why you should never use an automatic car wash. We're going to be repairing this Audi Q8, which had some damage done, brand new, just a couple weeks old. Went through the wash one time. You're gonna see the damage here. So I'm getting the heat turned on, getting the lights turned on. We're gonna fix this thing up. Let's go. All right, so I'm here before everyone else. That is the joy of being an owner. I got bags under my eyes because it's so early, but we're getting the heat turned on because it's 51 degrees outside. I think it's actually less than that. It's 51 degrees in here. It's a little bit colder outside, but yeah, so we got this Audi Q8 here, and I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can see just some of the scratches and damage that was done just from going through the car wash once. All right, so I don't have all my lights on. I've just got the ones up top. But so this is a brand new car, and you can already see all those scratches. If I put, you can really see them right there. If I put this light on, you can see them even more. Let me wipe my lens. My lens is always dirty. 2 lenses, so that's just more of a chance for crud to get on there. All right, that's better. I mean, look at this. This is absolutely insane. Now, I did some testing down here in this area here. So that's why it looks a lot worse. I was just kind of showing him pad differences and what we could do, what we could fix. But up here, obviously, I didn't touch any of this. But as you come down, that's why it gets cleaner, because this is where I showed him, hey, this is what it's gonna take to fix this. I think I just did polishing right here. No, I didn't do anything right here. So it was just a small section here. I polished his mirror because I know this one shouldn't look as bad. Yeah, this looks pretty clean. This is just a polish, so this wasn't a correction. I was just kind of showing him the difference. I don't know if this mirror is as bad. I know that mirror was pretty jacked up. Now this one's really not that bad either. But yeah, the whole car has defects all over it. You can see all these, look, oh wow, what's that? Didn't see that before. Got a little ghost. Do a dance. I don't know what that is. How does that even happen? That's crazy. And there's more over here too. That's just fingerprints. But yeah, this thing's pretty messed up. The back is really bad. This top part here is all sorts of jacked up. So we got to get this thing washed. Yeah, look at right here. Absolutely. There's a brand new, I think these cars are like 90 or 100 grand. They are not cheap. But we are going to be doing some paint correction. We are not doing a full paint correction. We are trying to repair as much as we can. The car wash center, I will call them, is only paying for so much of the repair, and the client just is basically counting his losses. So he said it's better to get something fixed than to leave it looking like this, because in the sun this thing looks terrible. So what we're going to do here, we're actually going to be doing a rinseless wash on this car. It's not that dirty. We're going to give it a good pre-soak, kind of knock everything down, and then just kind of wash it in here. We got to get the license plate off and everything. So we are going to take all that off. We're going to start prepping. We're going to get some warm buckets here and just do a nice, slow, concentrated wash inside here, get it dried down, and then we'll inspect the paint a little bit more. The reason why we kind of do video of how the paint looks before washing is because you know, I mean, if you do a sloppy wash, you can see the kind of damage you can do. I mean, you would, if you did this kind of damage to, oh, look, there's more of these little ghost things up here. If you did this kind of damage hand washing it, you'd have to be using Dawn and like a sponge and one bucket. This is, I mean, this is just absolutely insane. So we're gonna fix all this though. So let's start, I'm gonna start getting some buckets warm here. The shop's getting warm. I got the heat cranking here at 73, so we're gonna get this shop warmed up and we're gonna get making this Audi look a lot better, so stay tuned. So we washed the car and obviously it still looks terrible, but you can see that you know, that's how it was before, and that's just still how it looks. So what we're doing here, we're not doing a full paint correction on this car. The dealership gave us a budget of about $1,500, or should say, sorry, the car wash gave us a budget of about $1,500. Understand, as much damage is done to this car, it's really more like $3,500 to do a full paint correction. So we are not doing a full paint correction. What we are doing is we are trying to fix as much as we possibly can within that budget. So this is kind of the paint before. I mean, there's some dust on it because I was polishing, and you can see more down here. And this is kind of what we're coming up with on the sides. So this was just the testing area where we tested to find out what pads are gonna work. I didn't really do down here. I really just did this small section right here. But you can see how clean this area looks. And then if I just move over to the fender, you can immediately see all those scratches. So we're trying to go for this on as much of the car as we can. Now, the whole car is not gonna look like this. There are some areas that have some really, really deep scratches that need paint correction. I am spending a little bit more time on the hood because the hood is definitely the worst. This is the area that I was just working on here. I did a 3-step paint correction on this area because he's really focused on trying to clean up the front and the back, because that really is the worst. So you can see that's looking real good. Austin, what you got going on, man? How's your paint looking?
I got some bad scratches back here.
So Austin's got some bad scratches.
But we're doing what we can.
But look at, I mean, you don't see as much of them. Look at over here. Looks like garbage. Looks like gold. Austin doing good work back here. This is gonna suck. This piece back here, you can see all the dust from us. I mean, we're just polishing our hearts out. This is gonna be fun. That's all me. Mason's working right here. Looks like garbage. There's scratches everywhere. It's terrible. Did you even do this right here?
Nope.
But now Mason's getting it cleaned up. Again, this is what we got going on before. And this is one time. They drove through it 5 minutes. I think they washed the back with a rose bush. I don't know what they did, but we're getting it cleaned up. So we're all, let me just do a little selfie here. We're all about, you know, what? We're using the car, man. We're using the car. They can see us.
Looks like a mirror.
It's what we're going for. We're trying to get as best of the results as we can. Austin's getting frustrated. Austin's dipping out. But this is what we're going for on the whole car. We're trying to make it look as best as possible. So I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna keep working. Then we're gonna start snacking, right?
Yep.
And then we're gonna finish working. And then you guys are gonna be along for the ride. Look, see Mason. What do you got there? Granola bar?
Yeah.
I hope we brought another one. I'm about to eat that one, man.
Chocolate pretzel nut.
Nice. All right, we're gonna keep going, guys. We'll keep you up to speed and let you know the progress. All right, well, here we have it. A long day on the 2021 Audi Q8. If you remember how bad, that's just some fuzz right there, we'll get that off. How bad it looked before, and it's just all reflection now. Mason's checking out the back, making sure it looks good. This is where you started, man, right here. How's that look? Pretty good. I got some schmutz on my camera. Let me see that rag real quick. What now?
Should be pretty dry.
It better be dry. See if that looks any better. Yeah, there we go. It's not as streaky. I always get, man, you got 2 camera lenses on this phone?
Yeah.
Double the chance of it getting dirty.
That's right.
But you can see, so what we did on the sides, like I said, this was not a full paint correction, believe it or not. So if you were to go through this car, there are going to be some scratches like right here. There are some scratches that were way too deep. It was beyond the budget, okay? So like I said, we only got reimbursed $1,500 for this job. This car subdued probably $3,000 worth of damage. We got rid of a majority of the defects, and that's really what the client was looking for. The client was nice in this aspect. I mean, he probably could have taken this, you know, the car wash to court and said, no, I want a full paint correction. This was soft paint. We had to do 2. Were you doing 3 stages on the sides on some parts, Mason, or mostly just 2?
Mostly just 2, but I spent a while on.
So it was a 2-step, but I mean, they were spending a lot. I mean, it's 5 o'clock right now, and we started at 8:30. So, and there were 3 of my guys helping me. I literally, Mason, where was I the whole time on this car? Right here on this hood, because the most important thing he wanted was the hood and the back, because that was the most scratched area, and we got rid of mostly everything on this hood. It's just looking beautiful. So we're not gonna obviously be able to get rid of everything, but we got rid of most of the defects. The car looks night and day compared to when it came in. You can see a Mason's light there too, nice and clean, nice and crisp. This back panel, this one was really bad, but we got rid of a lot of the defects. There are still some scratches closer to this edge. Of course, you want to be careful. You don't want to be burning through paint. But remember how scratched that was? And you can see there's a couple deep ones here. They were just too deep, you know. They actually nicked the edge of this here with the brush. They used like one of those boat brushes and just scratched the living heck out of this thing. So these weren't just swirls. These were deep scratches that we had to get rid of, and it was very, very soft paint. I did a consultation for this to kind of see what I was getting myself into, because some of these cars are notorious for having soft paint. It was no different on this one, but overall, this car looks good. So we'll recap our day and wrap this video up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the show. We certainly enjoyed performing for you. But this, in all reality, is the reason why you should never, ever take your car through an automatic car wash. The reality is you're cleaning your car with other people's dirt. You are having your car hit by a nylon bristle, similar to what you sweep your floor with, that is spinning at 3,000 or 4,000 RPMs. You are having dirt-soaked chamois dragged across your car. But then before any of that starts, you've got some kid getting paid minimum wage, scraping, trying to get the bugs off your car with something that looks like this. There's no good that can come of it, so don't do it. Just stop. Mason, what do we say? Don't take your car through the car wash. Right? Do you take your car through the car wash?
No, I don't even wash my car.
He doesn't even wash his car. He's smart. He's in college. Jake doesn't even have paint on his truck to wash. Again, he's smart. I'm just joking. But really, folks, this is the kind of things that can happen if you take a car through the car wash. So if anything, watch my tutorials on how to do a proper 2-bucket wash, to do a touchless wash. watch the ceramic care video that I made. It explains things and tips that you can do to keep your car great, to keep your car looking like this. But yeah, seriously guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like I said, on the sides here, we did a very, very thorough, I didn't do it, I wish I had the sides, I had the harder part, but a very, very thorough 2-stage polish on the side. What's up?
He's here.
Oh, he's here. Maybe he wants a cameo. Sean, come in, man. Come look at your car. We did a YouTube video on your car. How's it look?
Solid. Great job.
Solid. See, we did solid. So we did the 2-stage on the side. We did the paint correction on the front, the back. He told us he didn't want the roof done. Guess what? We still did the roof. That's just what we do. So we cleaned it all up. What I'm gonna do is wrap this video up. I'm gonna recap everything with Sean. It's a beautiful Q8. It was brand new. It was beautiful for like a day, and then he took it to the car wash. It was not so beautiful, but it's beautiful again. So I'm gonna recap everything with him. I'm gonna wrap this video up. Get out of here, guys. I'm going.